Okay, got the first piece installed. I'm going to have the exposed screws like that. The only thing is you'll only see from the middle of here to the middle of here because there'll be cabinets, overhead cabinets. But that's going to be a nice wood look. And I'm getting ready to finish up down this way. I insulated these sections this morning. And I took this retainer ring off and the window fell out all into the ground. And I said, oh no, it's probably broke, but luckily it didn't. So I've got it sealed in and the retainer back on temporarily. So my bed will go from this point all the way across to this point, which is 75 inches. Then it will come out all the way, let's see, all the way over to about here. That's 49.5 inches, which is where it is right there on the floor when it's down. So I can see a few things that I didn't think about, like these lights. If anybody knows about these lights on a Ford E350, let me know if they come out from the outside or do I have to make an access panel for the inside. I'm not sure. Oh, I think I did show you. I got the windows moved. So now there's a nice breeze sitting right here. I can feel it from two different directions. So let's go out and take a look at it from the outside. Uh-oh, it's D. What you looking at? What you trying to get? It's D. Oh yeah. Let's go outside. We're going to have a lot of wind noise. I'll try to keep this closer. You can see. And those are just temporary struts to hold them out. Got this one here. You can see how far that is. I'm going to have a short one and a long one. That way at night I'll put the short one on. And then during the day I can put the long one on. I've got to make some custom screens for in there too. There's still a lot to do. Left something up there. Guess I'll have to get it. Anyway, little by little, HD's favorite location. I've got all these seams sealed. There's no leaks, but now I've got to paint that roof up there a couple coats. So that's on the project list. Now I'm getting ready to cut this piece, which will be not quite all the way to the floor, about 8 inches from the floor, which is fine because the bed and it's going to be a cabinet across the back. So that'll cover up any seams there. So let's go out and take a look at what I've taken off. Alright, here's the old pattern. Here comes the wind. This is the old pattern, as you can see. Turned upside down on this piece of underlaminate, as they call it, or Luan. This one did go all the way to the floor because of the way it was positioned. But you can see my 4x8 stops right here. And I'll add up this piece in as a separate piece. I'll get this stuff just holding it down. I'm going to trace it out. I noticed that I had probably close to 1/4 inch here, so I'll add a little bit more in there on both sides just to help fill up the gap a little bit. And this is how much difference there was because I brought the top arch piece all the way down to here. So I don't need this part. Alright, nothing to do but do it. If I mess it up, I got 3 more sheets. Well, a little more progress today. It's extremely hot and humid. This piece is just fitted in with just a couple screws holding it. I've got to measure off and get some nice screw dimensions and nice and neat. And then I got to measure for that one piece down there. Now in these corners, I got an idea by using this foam. I have some of this, making say like a 3/4 inch piece of the 1/4 inch, cover in this, and I've got some screws that are the snaps on the top. This is that screw snap. It's a self-tapping screw that you can put in, and if I don't lose it. And then this is the cap that was originally in the bus. This could be sprayed a color or left as is, and once you put your screw in, it just snaps on, and that's all you see. And you snap a button over top of that that's already padded. That'll finish that off nicely, I think. I've got to get this all measured off and all these screws in. Then I'll get that piece measured, and then I get to take it all apart again to clear coat it. I'll clear coat the back, the front, and the edges. That'll keep all the moisture out. Alright, talk to you later. Took the back panels out and put one coat of clear on them. I'm using polyacrylic, which is a water-based, really fast drying. Now I'm going to take some worn out 220 sandpaper, hit it lightly, put a second coat on it, and as soon as that's dry, I'll be ready to put it back in the bus. No pressure whatsoever on the sander, just the weight of the sander. Alright, that's ready for another coat. But first, I raise it up so I can get the edges at the same time. Brush it off one more time. Take a rag and wipe it down. This is a non-lint rag. keep my brush in a plastic bag between coats. That way I don't have to worry about washing it out now and then washing it again on the second coat. And as long as you wrap it up nice and tight, it'll stay nice and flexible. Alright, next coat. Second coat going on. And this is a semi-gloss. What I'm doing with this underlayment or Luan, whichever you call it, it's a 3-ply, and what I'm doing is screwing it and gluing it. So once it's glued, it'll be a nice solid unit. New campers today are pretty cheesy in construction. I watched a video where they put a 2x2 up on the floor, hit it with a staple, a big staple, and that was it. Then they'd put the walls on with small staples. That's it. No screws, no glue, just staples. That's why they fall apart so easily. There's nothing holding them together. My philosophy is under-engineer it, build it twice. Over-engineer it, build it once. Now I'll get a little bit on the edges. I've done the edges once, but the second time won't hurt. And then we'll just drag it right out real lightly. And that one's done. On to the next 5 pieces.